be too harsh on themselves, knowing this game, knowing the situation. There's so many of detailings which we talk interesting.
Trust me, with over 10,000 runs in T20 cricket, if I'm a young Nepali cricketer, I will be a fly on the wall to seek as much information from you. I know you're fixated over there as well to know what's happening. A quick word on the wicket. You did say about it being a little tricky. Your thoughts?
Yeah, wicket is not a very true wicket. It's a bit slow, so it's a bit hard to play the shots, and that's why the total scores are quite low over here. And but yeah, that's what it is, and we have to make the most of it.
You know, I'll tell you what, we call you Gabbar, right? But in this part of the world, you're kisi ka bhai, kisi ki jaan. That's because when you talk about this crowd and when they talk about Gabbar, they're all in love with you.
Yeah, I'm very, very blessed and happy, and it feels good to be here. I've never been to Nepal before, so I'm exploring new countries. As of course, there's not much of time where I can go, and I would have loved to go to the Mount Everest over here as well, as into the base camp. And yeah, but very, very happy to be here.
You were in the talent that you've so far seen. I know it's not much game time, but you spent some time. But you have tweeted in the past about Nepal cricket. You have spoken about it. Your thoughts on the overall development and the talent that's on offer?
I feel it's a great development, and this league going to bring so much confidence to the Nepalese boys, and their cricket gonna grow from here for sure. I can see that. That's how our cricket went up in India, and this league, because when international players coming in playing with them, even when the local boys gonna perform better than us, because every game it's different. Sometimes international gonna perform, and sometimes domestic. So when they're gonna perform better than then for sure their confidence, their self-belief gonna boost up, and that's gonna help up eventually when they're gonna play for their country.
Just a couple of questions before we let you go. Thank you for your time once again. We've seen you put out some wonderful Instagram reels. Do we see some Nepali reels as well coming out from Shikhar Dhawan?
Let's see. Why not? If I get a good content, for sure I like to put it. I recently went to Pashupatinath temple as well, so that feel quite blessed that I went there, visited there. Yeah, so yeah, you never know.
Thank you very much for your time. Good luck and all the very best for the full season. Yeah, that's Shikhar Dhawan there, having a lovely chat here.
Bowled him, big moment in the game. Gulshan Jha gets cleaned up by Kishore Mahado, one outstanding young Nepalese talent, takes the wicket of the other one. Mahado impressed us 48 hours ago, and HD Ackerman, that's a massive moment in the game. Jha falls.
I was fearing this. He just looked as though he had made the decision to put the foot down, and he'd hit a couple of boundaries, but there was always this feeling that if he gets out, they can just fall in a heap. He was the one man that could get them to that 130 mark, but he's got knocked over. Kishore has been impressive. He was impressive in the opening game. He's been good again here. Gulshan Jha goes for a well-played 36, but the Yaks are now 79 for 6.
Well, he's always smiling, isn't he, this man? Sampal Kami comes to the crease under a little bit of pressure, because he's the captain who made the big decision to decide to have a bat first. Very much against the trend historically here at the TU, but also in terms of what we thought was most likely for all captains winning the toss. He's very capable with the bat too, but usually won't do it at a particularly quick rate. With Gulshan Jha's wicket falling, the hopes of sort of 130, 140 may be out the window. They might have to just try and scramble up to 120 now. He's got a yard of pace, doesn't he, Mahatso, down playing first grade cricket in Australia, back into Nepal only because of Pabudu Dasanayake. Really great delivery this.
Around the wicket is always a risk to the left-hander though, because he's hitting with the angle, and obviously believing that he needs to be right at those stumps. Wins that battle.
Someone the Irish team are really impressed with. They met in the Cricket World Cup qualifier last summer. They thought that he bowled with pace, aggression, actually hit the pitch pretty well there at the Takashinga ground in Harare. A few of the boys said they reminded him a little bit of Liam Plunkett, the kind of middle overs role, middle overs enforcer. He's doing a different role in this T20 format, but you don't get many tall fast bowlers here in Nepal. They're as rare as anything. So just great to see him back here playing in Nepal.